Hello, back to my name is Beat. I'm so sorry. It is almost half past midnight, and I was far too like engrossed in the way saving 80,000 gold for retirement manga. It is very enjoyable in my opinion. I was kind of distracted. Also, I got the job from the interview. It is just a side gig, and it is literally just like an 8-hour week. Like a 9-hour week. I'll be going there like every Tuesday and Friday to help carry like the heavier stuff that they get. So stuff like the whole drink boxes. Like, hold on. These fuckers. Basically, I'll be carrying those primarily when they come in. And to help it with that, basically. Problem is, you see, it's always a Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. However, there are some regulations when there are holidays. Namely, if like a holiday, for example, is on Tuesday, everything is pushed back a day for that week. So instead of Tuesday, Friday, it's Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. And if it's like, and for example, if the holiday is on like Thursday, it's pushed back from that day on. So it's still Tuesday for before the holiday, but after the holiday, instead of still being Friday, it is now Saturday. And that in itself isn't the problem. Problem comes in the fact that I told him I could start next week already, and then I remembered when I was back home. Fuck, I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. Sad, that did not end well. Anyways, it seems a meeting about the cultural exchange between the Earth and the Moon is taking place in the embassy today. It's natural for Fina to participate, but Nason is participating as an observer as well, so they ate breakfast earlier than usual. Mai and Mia had to make tea that was stronger than ever before for Nason.
行ってきますね。行ってまいります。
Two of them leave the dining room. Do you have anything planned today, Mai?
今日も部活だよ。
I see. That means I'll be alone with Mia until my shift.
お兄ちゃん、すっごく嬉しそうな顔してる。
It's not like that. I quickly deny.
冗談です。そんなに焦っちゃって、もしかして図星？
No way, right, Mia?
はい。
Mia has an absent-mindedly cheerful expression.
リアちゃんまで。
Mai pretends to be overly dejected.
なんだかお兄ちゃんを取られちゃった気がして寂しいな。マイさん、そんなことは。こっちも冗談。
Mai sticks her tongue out and goes tee hee.
安心しました。
Hey now, don't tease her too much.
じゃあ、私は出かけるから。
Hey. Mai rushes out of the dining room. Today, Mia and I share the chores. She does the inside work, such as cleaning and tidying. I do the outside stuff, such as weeding and talking to the Italians. I'm weeding the grass under the blazing sun. I sweat by the second and my shirt becomes wet and sticky.
達也さん、いかがですか？
Fine, it's progressing nicely. Mia comes down to the garden, bringing the laundry basket with her.
よい、そっと。
Thud. Wow, can't believe she can carry all of that with her tiny body.
達也さん、ちょっと匂いを嗅いでみてください。
Mia hands me a freshly washed shirt. Scent? I get closer to sniff around. It's a refreshing, faintly sweet fragrance. Is it some kind of herb?
ラベンダーのリネンウォーターを使ってみたんです。
Linen. Words similar to a magical incantation suddenly came out of Mia's mouth. What's this linen thing?
リネンウォーターはアロマ効果のあるお水のことなんですけど、洗濯のすすぎの時に入れると、とってもいい匂いが残るんです。
Oh, something like that exists. I had no idea.
ラベンダーには 安眠作用があるそうですよ。
Scent certainly does make me feel sleepy. I'm sure it would feel nice if I slept in this freshly washed shirt. Nissan, who's always fatigued from working every day, might be happy with this too.
地球のお店は月にはないものがたくさん売っているので楽しいですね。最近は新製品にも詳しくなりました。
Mia says this happily. Come to think of it, she sometimes looks at the newspaper with mine and compares the prices of bargain goods. Are there drugstores on the moon?
ないわけではないですが、地球ほど品数は多くありません。昔ながらの量り売り専門の薬局がほとんどなので。
Really can't imagine what that would be like. I'm sure it's full of things that would seem unusual to me.
はい、多分そうだと思います。
Moon drugstore, huh? I'd like to see what that's like. Will I be able to someday? We need to dry the laundry, right?
はい。
Let me help out then. Put on a smile and stand up.
次は T シャツ関係をお願いします。
Sure. I hand Mia the laundry the way she told me to after washing my hands. She carefully puts them on the hanger without them wrinkling. The work ends quickly because she holds them down firmly. Her secret. It's like I'm watching a vivid magic trick. Why are you so good at housework?
上手だなんてそんな。仕事ですし、
Well, Mia's probably saying it's natural for her to be good since it's her job. It's her field of work after all. What's the trick to it?
コツですか？
Mia ponders. Sorry, I didn't mean to trouble you that much.
月並みですが、愛情ではないでしょうか。
Love. That's another splendid theme.
世の中のお仕事はすべて誰かに喜んでもらうためにあると思うのです。その気持ちを愛情と呼ぶのだと母様に習ったものですから。すみません。なんだか偉そうなことを。
Nah, that's not true. I can understand what you just said. Makes me ashamed instead. All the jobs in this world exist to make other people happy. How many people in this world can say that outright? Mia's caring, and she applies that to her profession. She's the same as Nessun and Pops. Mia may be my junior, but she's much, much older than me when it comes to being a working adult. Suddenly felt like straightening up.
すみません。では次は靴下を取っていただけますか？
Roger that. I keep on handing her the laundry non-stop. Someday I will I become a person whom Mia will approve of as well. Like Fina or Mia's mother.
今日はいいお天気だから、すぐに洗濯物も乾きますね。
Yeah. Look at the object in my hand. This is, no matter how I look at it, it's...
達也さん、次は...
Next is... the underwear. This is okay. My hand is a small white triangular cloth. Judging by the size, it just about fits the small concealed pair of buttocks in front of me. Mia's gaze suddenly stops on my hand. Well, this just happened to be in the basket. Dish. Mia flies my way. Whoa! She tries to snatch the underwear from my hands, but, strong wind blows in that instant, making the shirts hanging on the pole flutter wildly. Her shirts cover Mia's body, just when I thought she'd lost her balance. thud. Mia! Mia rolls over twice in the garden while being wrapped up in the shirts. Are you okay?
大丈夫です。
Mia pops her head out from the lump of shirts with a dizzy look on her face.
びっくりしました。
Me too. That accident happened all... The incident happened all in an instant, and I couldn't react right away. After saying that humans can't move when they're overcome by surprise... saying that humans can't move when they're overcome by surprise is true.
ああ、せっかく洗ったシーツが。
This much should be okay. I feel like it's supposed to be sheets, not shirts. That would also make the whole, like, makes it easier to sleep thing make more sense. Also, these are not shirts. Not so much grass on them, but you don't need to rewash them if it's just that.
そう言っていただけるなら。
But when she thinks that... 3 dogs rush towards Mia all at once. Hey!
ダメです。こっちは。
Stomp. Stomp, stomp. The Italians leave their wonderful footprints on the shirts while me and I just go taken aback. Two of us lower our shoulders in disappointment. However, taking Mia's actions into account, I'm unable to get angry at the 3 dogs.
すみません。
No, it's not your fault. I'm the one at fault for finding the underwear in the first place. As for Mia, but for Mia to come running like that, as I thought, it's probably her underwear. Take Mia's hand. It's only slightly, but the back of her hand has a scratch. You're injured.
でもこれぐらいでしたら。
Mia tries to pull her hand back. Nope. Hold on a second. I get up and go to the living room. I get up and go to the living room and take out the first aid kit from the shelf. Then I return back to the garden in a hurry. Here, let me see your hand.
はい。
Mia timidly holds out her hand. Take the antiseptic out of the first aid kit and spray it on the affected areas. Just bear with it a little. It'll be terrible if germs got inside. Next is the bandage, I suppose.
包帯？達也さん、それは大げさな気が。
But wouldn't it make you more at ease that way? I'd lick it and leave it as is if I'd got a wound, but I can't do that since it's Mia. Take out the bandage and wrap it around Mia's hand.
ありがとうございます。
It's nothing. It's quite difficult to wrap a bandage around. Mia watches over the unsteady use of my hands. Huh?
嬉しいです。すごく。
Mia smiles broadly. Hair in my mouth. Ignore that. She's happy even though she's hurt. What a strange girl. But it makes me happy too when I see Mia smiling. Mia's face, and I feel her breath against mine. I'm the only one captured in her wide eyes. She raises her chin just slightly upward. And our lips meet. Strong wind blows by again. I embrace Mia to protect her from the wind. Her cheeks, forehead, and lips shower her with many kisses. Hail Tatsuya, what the fuck? Natsuki! Mia leans her entire weight on me as a glossy look floats up on her face. Why didn't she let her guard down? She was somewhat hesitant when we had first met. Just touching her hand would make her blush and avert her eyes. Mia? You're really cute. I suppose she still blushes like she did back then. I love you more than anyone.
達也さん。私もあなたのことが大好きです。
Mia repeats that many times in between our kisses. That sweet magic word, the faint scent of lavender that drifts about, intoxicates me for a while. Okay, who watched? Come on. It's afternoon. No one, apparently. Disappointed, kinda. We head out to the shopping district to buy ingredients for breakfast tomorrow. Could have gone by myself.
ダメです。
You're injured? I look at Mia's hand again. Couldn't wrap the bandage around very well in the end, so we settled with sticking a band-aid on there.
これぐらいでお仕事を休んでいたら、メイドは務まりません。
Staring into Mia's eyes. Ah, she turned away. Why aren't you looking my way? Could it be that embarrassed from all the kissing earlier? Casually grip Mia's hand as she blushes. Then I immediately interlock our fingers.
達也さん。商店街の皆さんが。
Does being watched bother you? Mia goes red and huddles up. Come on now, try swinging your hand. While we walk while swinging our hands wildly. Of course, our hands remain connected. Mia's at my mercy while we walk with our hands held, blushing all the way down to her neck.
もう、達也さん。やめてください。
Mia starts to squat down. I don't want to forcefully pull her hand, so I squat down beside her. Mia's curled into a tiny ball. Are you embarrassed?
知らない人ばかりの場所で手をつなぐのはいいんですが、商店街の皆さんに見られるのが。
Fine, fine. Let's walk like normal then, alright?
はい。
I get up first and lend Mia my hand. Mia also gets up. However, I purposefully don't let go of her hand.
達也さん。
Mia turns bright red as she gets a little angry. She starts to beat my fist with her free hand. Sorry. Bop, bop.
仲良きことは美しきかな。
Ah, there we go. Now someone's there. There, son! Mia starts to flap both her hands with a dizzy look. Nesan smiles.
お買い物？
Yes, we are. I'm too shaken up to talk properly.
そうだ、さやかさん、姫様は？フィーナ様はカレンとスケジュールの調整をしているわ。あ、でもサモンでの夕食には間に合うように帰るって。そうですか。
Nesan keeps smiling without change. Could it be that you didn't see us flirting with each other? Gamble on that ray of hope. Are you on the way home right now, Nesan?
ええ、そこのコンビニでポテリコンの新作を買おうと思って。ついでに雑誌を読んでたら仲良さそうな二人が歩いてたから。
Nesan says that pleasantly. She seems to be really happy.
見てましたか？ええ、手をつないでその手を大きく振って。いつの間にかこんなに仲良しさんになってたのね。
I have no excuse. Me and I lower our heads like kids caught playing a prank.
あの様子からするともうずいぶん仲良くなってるみたいね。そのこと自体にどうこう言うつもりはないから安心して。
It's almost as if she'd already predicted everything.
はーい、私も見てました。
Ah, there we go. That's Natsuki. Oh, that's what I expected. Natsuki?
夏希さんまで。
Is Midori also gonna be there? Come on.
私は
Alright.
斜め向かいの花屋さんで観葉植物の肥料買ってたんだけど、レジでお金払って外に出ようと思ったら出るに出られなくてさ。
She stares at me with reproachful eyes.
なんていうの？邪魔しちゃ悪いっていうか。まあまあ、夏希ちゃん。それくらいにしといてあげないと。そうね。
It's like me and I are the accused at a trial with no right to speak. Two of them badger us after that, but ultimately they give us their blessing.
フィーナ様は二人のことを知ってるの？
Yeah, she was the first person we told.
あとはマイさんもその場にいたので知ってます。これだけ周りの人に知られたらもう公認だね。
Natsuki's words relieve me slightly. Honestly, I thought they would be against it a little.
でもさ、達也、 フィーナが帰るのって、確か、もうあと1週間くらいじゃなかったっけ？
She hits the spot that hurts the most! Well, that's right.
どうするのよ。短い間だけの関係にするつもりなの？
Natsuki's words pierce our chests. They're right on the mark. It's like she's calling me a coward for not wanting to touch the topic.
まあ、考えなくちゃいけないことよね。
Yeah. I can barely squeeze an answer out of my throat.
お付きのメイドって、そんなに簡単にやめられるものじゃないんでしょ？遊び、じゃないんだよね。
Playing around. Speak harshly without thinking.
まあまあ。ごめん。
Natsuki's words are harsh because they're true. Mia looks like she'll burst into tears any minute.
ミヤ、ほんとごめん。責めるつもりじゃ。
Yeah, it turns out yeah, they need to face the reality, but at the same time, don't just suddenly talk shit like that. Come on.
わかってます。
Like, tell them to think about it. Think about where their relationship should go. Not like, oh, are you just like playing around? Huh? It's just short term. Doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Like, come on, Natsuki. Have a little bit of fucking delicacy. We'll think about it. Think hard on it. About what we'll do from here on out.
そうね。ちゃんと後悔しないように。ね。
Yeah.
一時の感情に流されちゃダメ。でも、何でも理性的に割り切ればいいってものでもないわ。
Minasan's words sink in.
しっかり。そうよ。しっかりね。
Yeah.
さあ、あまり外でするものじゃない話をしちゃったわね。達也くんもあんまりのんびりしてるとバイトに遅れるわよ。そうよ達也。お店で待ってるからね。そんなしょんぼりした顔じゃ接客なんかできないわよ。
Oh, you're right. That's Natsuki's way of encouraging me. I'm thankful that you can cheer me up at times like these. Neither Ne-san nor Natsuki touch on the matter during or after work. They probably think it's something we have to discuss amongst ourselves. I knock on the attic door to talk to Mia. Mia?
ごめんなさい、達也さん。今晩は一人でじっくり考えてみたいと思います。
I see. Got it. Don't stay up too late.
はい。
Back away quietly. Turn off the light in my room and throw myself on the bed. That's right. I have to solidify my own way of thinking before talking with Mia. Mia's the one with the basic choices. Would you go back or stay? Would you give up being Fina's maid or not? There's a hurdle to climb if Mia chooses to stay here. She might not be allowed to stay here in general. What do we do if she's not? What can I do if that happens? Is there some sort of a condition that must be fulfilled in order for Mia to stay here? What can I do then? I'm overtaken by drowsiness once I start asking myself vague questions. Told Mia not to stay up too late, but in the end, I was the one who couldn't sleep. Barely made it in time for breakfast. Sorry for being late!
今ちょうど起こしに行こうと思ってたところなんですよ。では、いただきましょうか。はい。
Itadakimasu. Everyone picks up their chopsticks. Am I the only one who feels slightly nervous?
お兄ちゃん、醤油取って。
Sure. That's the sound of chopsticks moving. The sound of rice bowls being placed on the table. Those normal trivial sounds that I usually don't pay attention to stick in my mind like crazy. I'd be getting nervous because of the people around me. Wolf down breakfast with a gulp. Thanks for the food. In the end, Mia avoided me throughout the day. That's depressing. Come on. Don't be depressing. I told you to stop. Stop being depressing. Another view, Mia Clementis. That was a mistake. I like automatically, I don't know why, but it just like went to browser, started the next chapter of the fucking manga. It's just like, no! Cease mine hand! Tatsuya wants us to think about this together. However, it's something I must think about by myself. I have to choose between going back to the moon with Her Highness and staying together with Tatsuya. The weather is very nice today. I let Chico spend the night in my room outside through the window. He circles around a few times, then leaves to get food. Her Highness left for the embassy with Sayaka to finish the few remaining jobs left on her agenda. Mai had club activities. The time I'm left alone with Tatsuya has arrived again. The time alone with Tatsuya. I was very nervous at first, but Tatsuya treated me kindly, so little by little it became relaxing instead. Before I knew it, it became a very enjoyable time. Up until a few days ago, that is. The day Her Highness approaches Tatsuya and I, well, now it's only me. The day when I have to make a decision approaches. I was pretending not to see it, however. The date on the calendar advances without mercy. Tatsuya looks like he wants to say something to me, but he didn't say anything yesterday. He's waiting. He's patiently waiting for me to come up with my own answer. I'll apologize to him. The feeling of wanting to rely on Tatsuya discouraged me many times. Tatsuya might tell me, please don't go back, knowing him. Her Highness might tell me, let's return to the moon together, knowing her. However, Her Highness hasn't said a thing to me. I'm sure she's keeping silent. This is my problem. Her Highness had always relied on me since we were young. Her Highness chose only me to accompany her when she came to Earth. I support Her Highness's faith in my own way. I want to be together with my beloved Tatsuya. I want to be together with my beloved princess. I don't think I can betray either of them. What would Sephilia say? What would Mother say? Sephilia said, please take care of Fina. Mother inherited that feeling from Sephilia and then handed it over to me. I want you to show her the right path if she happens to go down the wrong one. Can I carry out that request? The more I think about it, the more I get lost in a maze with no answers. Chico returns to his room as the sun sets, and another precious day ends. I didn't talk to Mia much yesterday or the day before. Mia seems to be thinking very hard. Most importantly, she has to come to a decision first, or else we can't discuss anything. Even though I realize that, I'm approaching the end of my patience. Fina will return to the moon in just 3 more days. My anxiety swells up when I think about how Mia will go back without me getting a chance to talk to her. As Mia already chosen to return to the moon with Fina. Is that why she's avoiding me? I've tried to deny that many times, but my wavering imagination won't let it go. Suspicions that have sprouted can't be erased so easily. But still, I somehow grip my teeth and keep waiting for Mia to talk to me. However, Mia's still worrying by herself today. I can barely put up with the silence in the house with just us in it. I'll take the Italians on a walk for the time being. Stare at the 3 dogs playing around like they usually do. My heart is filled with irritation. I lie on top of the grass. The white sky, the heat of summer, and the breeze filled with the smell of grass. Close my eyes. Feel the intense sunlight on the other side of my eyelids. Suddenly something obstructs that light. Mia?
Tatsuya-san.
Why are you here? His face twists into a smile.
ごめんなさい。自分一人で考えなきゃいけなかったんですけど、もうわかんなくなっちゃって。
Mia, I embrace her. Mia stifles her voice inside my chest, and her shoulders tremble as she cries. Thank God, being it doesn't seem like she's come to a conclusion yet. However, the situation hasn't changed at all. Mia and I talk about what we should do from here on. Tell each other hundreds of thoughts we hadn't spoken of until now. There wasn't a definite solution within that, obviously. I've thought about it many times. It's not like we'll suddenly reach the correct solution just by talking with each other at this hour. What I do understand, however, is that Mia has come up with her final answer. The sun begins to set. I have to get going soon since I have work today. Let's go then, Mia. Oh, yeah. I want to try calling the Italians, Mia? Arrabbiata trudges her way over. Woo! Mia attaches the leash to her collar. Yeah. The two of us act like we're going home with one dog. The other two dogs rush over to us in a hurry. She cleverly attaches the leash to the remaining two dogs. You're good at this, Mia. I see. Mia, thank you for discussing this with me today. I wasn't of any use, but I'm glad that you talked to me. This route is just like the fucking best one thus far, quite frankly, in my opinion. It is like, and it just baffles the mind even more how like he is handling this like extremely maturely. And he is such a whiny baby bitch in Phoenix. How is this the same person? You're giving me fucking total dissonance in this. Like, Jesus Christ! Like, personal dissonance, more like that. Personality dissonance? I don't fucking know what to call it, but who the fuck cares? I'm not... What's the fucking term that you use if you want to sound like a pretentious video game critic? What was it again? I think narrative dissonance it was. Yeah, narrative dissonance. That's the word you want to use. Ludonarrative dissonance. That's the one. Ludonarrative dissonance. That's the term if you want to sound like a real smarty pants video game cleric. So. I pet Mia's head. I'm sorry for letting you carry all the painful emotions. Kiss Mia as she looks up at me in protest. I'll wait for you to come to a conclusion. No matter what conclusion you'll come to, I'll respect what you decide. I'll abide by your decision, Mia. I pet Mia's head once more. Well, let's go home. I'm not sure how many more times me and the Italians can walk like this. This might be the last time we follow the road home. Narrative dissonance. Hold on.
今日は私とフィーナ様は遅くなると思うから。
I'd have fun with that. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back from the toilet break, and while I was in the toilet, I finally caught up with the fucking manga I was reading. So yeah, now I have to wait for chapters. I hate that. I want more. It's like an actually really funny, good manga in my opinion. I like it a lot. Anyways.
夕食は待ってなくていいからね。
Alright.
できればあまり長いせずに済ませたいものだけど。まあまあ、フィーナ様。
This is some kind of special event?
今回の留学でたった一度の大歓迎会なのよ。博物館の館長、フィーナ様が来るのに合わせてリニューアルしていた工事も終わったし。
最近お姉ちゃん忙しそうだったよね。
で、それに合わせての豪華レセプションってわけ。地球側のお偉い様たちがもうゾロゾロ。
ゾロゾロ？
そう、ゾロゾロよ。
Fina carries on her responsibilities as a princess, no matter what the job is. It's unusual for her to let out a sigh. As to notice my expression, whispers into my ear.
今日来る偉い人の中には、物珍しいお姫様を見るためだけに来る人が多いのよ。報道陣も多いしね。
I see. I suddenly meet Fina's eyes when I look her way. Mia told me that Fina had said nothing in regards to our relationship. Mia's been with Fina for a while. Even if we set aside Mia's official position, I'm sure Fina doesn't truly want to leave Mia on Earth. It doesn't appear on Fina's face, but she must have many things on her mind as well. Despite that, she doesn't push anything onto Mia. Fina must be having a hard time too. But she mentions nothing of it. So you're gonna give Fina my thanks inside my head. Once Nessa and Fina leave, Mia and Mai start exchanging recipes. There isn't much time remaining, assuming Mia returns with Fina. Mai and Mia might be thinking about that while they teach each other various cooking techniques. I can hear a bird chirping. Look up and see Chico perched on the roof. Looks like he's with his companions. Chico's already a fine adult bird, though he still sleeps in Mia's room, so I'm sure he's fond of her for picking him up and acting as his parent. Perhaps it's simply because there's a secure bed for him there.
お疲れ。
Good work.
野菜ジュース飲む？
Natsuki takes her handmade vegetable juice out of the refrigerator. I'll pass today.
そんなんじゃ元気出ないよ。ほらほら。
Even though I didn't ask for it, she pours the juice into a cup. That's right. It might be better to hold tight at times like these. I'll have some then.
そうでなくっちゃ。
I gulp it down in one shot and clank the cup down on the desk.
お、いい飲みっぷり。
Anyways, isn't everyone a little late?
そう言われれば、そうかも。
The cell phone rings. It's after shop hours, so I take it out. What's wrong? Collapsed? I'm sorry, Pops! Please allow me to go home for today.
お、どうした？
It looks like Fina got into an accident.
わかった。早く行ってやれ。
今の電話？
I'll tell you about it later. Fling off my shoes and head towards the living room. What happened?
達也。
すみません。少し焦っていました。
What's going on? I surveyed the scene and see Mia looking at Fina, who's wearing casual clothes inside the house for once. Mia's looking at Fina's dress lying on the sofa and lets out a
こ
sigh.
れ、かなり頑張らないと落ちないよ、きっと。
I'm frightened at the sight of the dress. A portion of the cloth is stained bright red. It's like blood. That's...
レセプションでこぼされてしまったの。ワインを。
That's fine. That had a sigh of relief.
私も最初に見た時はびっくりしました。ドレスが真っ赤だったものですから。
I picture Mia in a panic when it happened. Did you walk home wearing this?
まさか、カレンに送ってもらったわ。
でも、手にも怪我をされているんです。
ほんのかすり傷みたいなものだけどね。
An injury?
ええ。割れたワインの瓶のかけらで。
Fina shows me her arm wrapped in bandages.
少し酔ってる方がワインクーラーを豪快に倒してくれて。でも、 本当に大したことはないのよ。その場ですぐにカレンが応急手当てもしてくれたし。
Anyway, I'm glad this wasn't a serious injury. Thought something terrible happened.
心配をさせてしまったわね。
ごめんなさい。私の早とちりのせいです。
Mia bowed.
私はこの通り、大したことなかったのだけど、主賓が怪我したということで、レセプションもそのままお開きになったわ。さやかは忙しくなってしまったかもしれないわね。
お姉ちゃんパーティーの責任者だったもんね。後始末してるんだよ。
The person who knocked over the wine cooler. I'm sure everyone was super angry at them.
かなり立派な肩書きを持った方のはずだから、案外そんなこともなさそうよ。
Ah, yeah, you did mention that important people were gathering in droves.
その割に、実務的な話はほとんどなくて、客寄せパンダの気分だったわ。もちろん、それも王家の人間の責任のうちなのだけれど。
Fina shows us a smile. She even curtsied a little despite her casual clothes. There's a big contrast between her elegant manner and her clothes, and we end up laughing a little. However, Nessa didn't come home that night. Dawn breaks and there's still no sign of
お
Nessa.
姉ちゃん、まだ帰ってこれないのかな。
I'm sure she just stayed overnight at the museum like she does the day before a special exhibition. She told us she usually sleeps on the sofa in the director's office with a blanket.
そうだね。そうかもしれないよね。
There weren't a lot of smiling faces at the dining table. Thank you for the food. I'll wash the dishes today. I just want to move my body. During this gloomy morning, Fina and Mia were tidying up their rooms, and Mai was doing the cleaning and laundry. Each of us was cast into silence. I'm feeding the Italians in the garden now after washing the dishes. The Italians happily bury their faces into their food bowls. When I look up at the house, I see small birds gathered on the eaves. One of them's going in and out of the window to Mia's room. It's probably Chico. Chico took off. Black car comes to a halt in front of the house. It's the car from the embassy, one that I've seen many times. Karan steps out of the car. Good afternoon.
こんにちは。皆様、いらっしゃいますか？
Yeah. What happened to Nason?
そのことをお話しに参りました。
Please wait in the living room. I'll call for everyone.
ありがとうございます。
Karan is here and Nason isn't. This probably won't be good news.
揃ったわ。はい。では、
Where's Nason right now?
順番にお話しいたします。
Got a little ahead of myself. Wait for Karan to start speaking.
昨晩起きたことは、皆様ご存知ですか？
The thing of the wine and Fina's arm injury. Mai and me not. Fina listening in silence.
そうですか。では、説明の必要はありませんね。
Karan lets out a small sigh.
昨晩、あの後、月と地球双方の交換による話し合いが行われました。私が退出してから話が随分大きくなったようですね。はい。月と地球の友好のため、地球側交換の失態を公にするわけにはいかないと、そういうことになりました。
Fina slowly nods.
今回は恋のトラブルではありませんし、この程度のことで友好が損なわれるようなことは避けるべきでしょう。はい、おっしゃる通りです。そのことについて地球側からの話がありました。レセプションの責任者であるさやかは今回の件の責任を取る形で月関係の職から何年か離れさせると。それは
Why Nason?
あらゆる物事には責任を取る者がいなくてはいけません。責任者は責任を取るのが仕事なのです。
Karan speaks in different.
博物館は月と地球の共同運営ですが、人員の大部分は地球側の人たちです。人事権を持っている地球側はそういう形で今回の件を終わらせようとしているのでしょう。
Karan lets out a small sigh as she
も
speaks.
ちろん他の職の紹介を含め
できる限りの保証をするよう働きかけはします。一定の期間が過ぎた時にはまた復職もできるようになるでしょう。さやかには申し訳ない結果となりますが。
I understand the meaning of Karen's words. Fina's very minor injury in her wine-stained dress. Nesan had absolutely nothing to do with that small incident. Why does Nesan come up when it comes to who is responsible?
双方の交換同士の話し合いにはカレンさんも参加していたんですか？
ええ、もちろん月側も私一人ではありません。
であれば今回の幕の引き方には注文を出せたのでは？
このけじめのつけ方は地球側からのたっての望みということで提案されたものです。私たちの方からそのような提案に対して注文をつけるのは外交上適切ではありません。軽いけじめならばともかく重い方の提案ですから。それに下手をすると地球の内政干渉になる可能性も考慮する必要があります。
さやかは何と？
Karen knits her brow for an instant with a look of sorrow.
これが一番良い解決方法だと。月と地球の友好のために。さやかはそう申しておりました。
そうですか。
Fina says silently with a languished expression. What should we do? Is it the best situation, like Nesan said? The enmity between Moon and the Earth. Is it possible to compare something like that with Nesan's position? There's no way I can make that kind of a judgment. Take a look at Mia. She's shivering and her hands are gripping the area above her knees.
それで今お姉ちゃんはどこにいるんですか？
大使館で前後作の会議を終え、そのまま仮眠室に入っています。この度の方針が決定すれば博物館での引き継ぎが忙しくなるでしょう。
Fina lifts her head up. Looks like she's decided what's up.
月の王家のものとして私が最も優先して考えなくてはならないのは月王国のためになるかどうかです。カレン、今回の地球側の申し出はそのまま受けることにしましょう。
かしこまりました。
待ってください、姫様。
ミア、どうしたの？
Everyone's eyes gather on Mia.
姫様、本当にそれでよろしいのですか？
She asks Fina with a look of hidden determination.
ええ、もちろん。月のためを思って決めたことよ。
Fina speaks softly. You can see Mia trembling
そ
slightly.
れは月の姫として決めたこと。
ええ、月王国の姫フィーナ・ファム・アーシュライトとして考え決めたことよ。
それでも姫様ですか？
Oh, hell yeah. Give her the fucking talking to of a lifetime. Mia gets up from her seat with a yell. Everyone looks at Mia in astonishment. This is the first time I've heard Mia speak in such a loud voice.
失礼は承知の上で言わせていただきます。セフィリア様が姫様に望んでいたのはそんな姫様ではありません。恩を受けた方に対して仇で返すなんて王家の一員としてあるべき姿ですか？
ミア、無礼よ。
Mia runs out of the living room. She said everything in one breath and our face is covered in tears. Fina has a grim expression on her face. It's unusual for Mia to face Fina with such a personal opinion. I've never seen her do that until now. This isn't a trivial everyday affair either. There's something that Fina decided as to another kingdom's princess. The intensity of Fina's cry just now really exuded the kind of power one would expect from royalty. The air seemed to be almost shaking in the room. Mai hasn't moved one bit. Even now you could cut the atmosphere with a knife. I hear someone running upstairs. Looks like Mia went to the attic. I put myself together and slowly get up. Fina, you understand how Mia felt when she said that?
達也にはわかるというの？
I do. Put some intensity behind my reply. Fina stares at me with a serious look. One that says she won't forgive me if I'm kidding around and waits for my next move. After taking a deep breath, I open my mouth to follow up. Mia told me something earlier. It's her role to set her retainer's path straight, even if she has to put herself on the line. That's what she said. I don't know what you think of Mia. Ever since she became a maid at the Royal Palace, she's been thinking and working for you because she cares about you, not because she wants to profit from it. She's been looking out for you this whole time, ever since Queen Sophilia patted her on the head and said, please become good friends with Fina.
そんな、母様はそんな人では。公務に厳格で、自分に厳しくて、いつだって国のことを一番に考えてて。
All I can imagine is just Cotton just standing next to it. No. No. It's just that she tried to make up for all the selfish shit she tried to pull as well. She just struck a good balance. Always thought of what's best for the kingdom. Fucking, hilarious joke. Fina can't believe it. Rigid Queen Sophilia is Fina's ideal. That ideal figure Queen Sophilia showed Mia must be completely different to what Fina saw. Mia's mother gave her a message from Queen Sophilia. A wish for Fina to go down the path she feels is correct. She must treasure her own belief. And I want you to show her the right path if she happens to go down the wrong one.
それは、母様が。
That's what Queen Sophilia told Mia's mother. Those words are what Mia's mother handed down to her, and it's what Mia is burdened with right now.
母様。ミア。
Please remember what Mia said just now, Fina. With royalty as my pride, I will not forget this favor. Isn't that what you told us earlier, Fina? Fina faces me and nods. It's about that you put your kingdom over your own beliefs. That's why Mia is angry. Who else but Mia would be willing to stop you? Said everything I wanted to say to Fina, the princess of the Lunar Kingdom. Mia's feelings towards Fina. Felt that I had to at least convey them to Fina. Otherwise, the days of Mia serving Fina, feelings that were passed down from Queen Sophilia to Mia's mother and then to Mia, will lose their meaning. Unless I told her, Mia and Fina will pass each other by. Fina closes her eyes. She doesn't stir. Wait for Fina's next move.
達也。
She slowly lifts her eyelids and gives forth a composed voice.
ありがとう。冷静になれたわ。そして、ミアの思い。ミアが受け継いできた思いを教えてくれて。ありがとう。
Fina bows very deeply. You don't need to bow that much, Fina.
いいえ、達也が言ってくれなかったら、無二の中心を失ってしまうところだったわ。いくら礼を言っても足りなかったくらいよ。
You have to tell Mia that, then. Fina casts her eyes down.
そうね。ミアには、悪いことをしてしまったわ。恩義を忘れないなんて言っておいてこれでは、ミアも怒るわよね。
Fina lets out a wry smile. The bittersweetness have too much of an effect. There's a faint light in the corner of her eyes.
カレン。は。今回の件については、私がスカートの裾を踏んでしまい、自ら倒れてしまった。その際に、ワインクーラーも倒してしまったことにするわ。もちろん、レセプションを切り上げることになったのも、すべて私一人の責。それに伴って必要なら、謝罪でも、遺憾の意の表明でも、何でもするわ。
Fina gives Cotton directions with a beaming expression.
つまり、地球交換の失態は、公式には一切なかった。わかった？
Cotton's expression seems somewhat happy.
かしこまりました。月側の意思統一、地球側との調整はお任せください。
Cotton suddenly gets up.
そうね。きっと必要になるから、一筆したためるわ。少し待ちなさい。
お気遣い、ありがとうございます。
Once Fina returns from her room, she starts to write something with a brush on crested writing paper that I've never seen before. And then she writes down a letter addressed to the Earth's officials from the Lunar Embassy. Feels like I've caught a glimpse of Fina's position and part of her duty. She whispers in a low voice while writing.
ミアは、許してくれるかしら。謝らないといけないわ。
You'll be fine once you do.
でも、 ミアは私の話を聞いてくれるかしら。私のためを思って言ってくれたのに、それを無礼だなんて。
Fina has a sorrowful expression. Her mind must be full of regret. Shall I call her for you then?
ごめんなさい、達也。お願いできるかしら。
Sure. Leave it to me. Fina responds with a nod and I head for the attic. I softly knock on the door to the attic. It's me, Mia.
達也さん
Yeah.
か。
Are you okay?
ええ。フィーナ様はどうされてますか？
Fina. She's settled down.
フィーナ様は自分を見失われているように見えたので、それを正すのも私のお役目だと思ったのですが、出過ぎた真似をしてしまいました。
I can see Mia's figure even though she's behind a door. I'm sure she's crestfallen right now with her shoulders lowered. She sounds like she might cry at any moment. Fina has something to tell you. I've butted into something Mia imposed on herself now. It's best if I don't speak of how they should make peace with each other. The one to apologize should apologize, and the one who should forgive should forgive. That's what's important. That's why I purposefully don't tell her that Fina wants to apologize. Let's go to the living room together, Mia.
でも、私はとても失礼なことを言ってしまいました。長い間、私にずっとよくしてくれた姫様に、私はメイドを解任されても仕方ありません。と、姫様も怒ってらっしゃいます。
I suppose it'll be good to give her a push if you can't gather up her courage. I turned towards the door and let out an encouraging voice. Can you serve by Fina's side if you're worried whether Fina's angry or not, Mia?
それは、
If you really believed that what you told Fina earlier was rude, then you wouldn't have said it. But you said it, because you believe it's worth saying, am I wrong?
ええ、そうです。
No matter who you're up against, if you believe that what you've said is correct, then you should meet them with their head held high. Or do you have no confidence in what you said?
行きましょう。
Are you okay? Mia tries to act tough as much as you can. How cute. You can do it, Mia. We head for the living room while I suppress my desire to support her. We can hear Fina talking to Cotton about something in the living room. Mia shortens her pace to little steps. Even though she's almost there, I can empathize with Mia's staggering emotion. I gently give Mia's back a push. It's only for an instant. But if I hadn't butted in between those two, Mia might have stayed on Earth. A kind of evil thought flew through my mind. However, it soon disappeared. I made it disappear. It was for the two of them, no matter what. Just like what Mia did for Fina, I only did what I believed I should be doing for Mia.
ただいま。お姉ちゃん、お帰りなさい。
Welcome back. Nason came home right after I got back from work.
あ、フィーナ様。
さやか、今回は迷惑をかけたわね。ごめんなさい。
そんな、謝るのは私の方ですよ。
Today is their last dinner. Fina will be returning to the moon tomorrow. We're supposed to be eating dinner at our house today, but we can't neglect the Takamizawa family.
こんばんは。
お、皆さんお揃いですね。夕食デリバリーサモン、ただいま到着でございます。
トラットリアサモンの料理が忘れられなくなるように腕を振るったからな。存分に味わってくれ。
私とミヤちゃんが作った料理も負けませんよ。こっちは月と地球の連合軍です。
Yeah, annoying. There are so many dishes lined up on top of the table that they almost don't fit. We're leaving all the stiff speeches for tomorrow and are spending the night having a blowout party. We let the Italians into the living room in the end, and the banquet's a blast. It's always a little sad at the celebration. The bigger the celebration, the deeper the hangover.
そっちのお皿まとめてちょうだい。
今日はもう油汚れとか気にしないで全部まとめちゃっていいよ。
Everyone from the Takamizawa family household leaves, taking their tableware back to Salmon's. Fina and Mia leave to prepare for their return tomorrow. Three of us that remain clean up. It was a party for the princes of the Lunar Kingdom, Fina from Earthlight. Since such a grand party ends just like that, sad as it comes after it ends. After it ends, starts to tear me up.
達也くん、あとはやっておくから。
What about you, Nia-san? Did you stay overnight at the embassy yesterday? You should rest up early today.
もうあとは私が引き受けました。二人はゴミをまとめてくれたら終わり。家事担当からの命令。
はーい。
Okay. Can't fall asleep easily, even after I get into bed. Even though I'm so tired that I could fall asleep in an instant, my heart just won't let me. I struggle and turn over several times. I can hear the insects chirping outside my room. There's still plenty of cicadas during the day, but autumn seems a lot closer during the day. Summer is already over. And, no matter how much I think about it, no matter how many times I puzzle over it, there's nothing I can do to be with Mia. Creak. The door to my room quietly opens. I lie still with the blanket covering my head. The footsteps of the person who opened the door approach me.
達也さん、明日でお別れです。思い出は置いていきますね。
Thunk. Sound of something being placed on the floor. I'm sure it's a birdcage. Chico might still be sleeping inside it. It's originally one of Mia's few personal belongings. She probably only had one bag of luggage to start with. Trusting this birdcage and Chico to me means that she's bringing this to an end. All that's left for her to do tomorrow is to return to the moon, together with Fina.
達也さん、ありがとうございました。チコをよろしくお願いします。
Mia turns towards me and whispers.
さよなら。
I can hear her footsteps fade into the distance. Just by hearing that, I feel like I'll never be able to obtain what I have right now ever again. Mia! Jump out of bed and embrace Mia from behind. Mia trembles with surprise.
達也さん。
Mia. Mia slowly turns around. Her voice is so small I thought she'd disappear. I was awake. I heard everything. Strength leaves Mia's body.
ごめんなさい。達也さんが寝てる間にお別れしようって。そうじゃなきゃ。私。
Her words are intermittent. My vision is clouded with tears in an instant. I'm leaving tomorrow. That's what Mia said, if I remember correctly. I knew that. Knew that day would come. But until Mia said it herself, I'd always hoped for that 0.1% chance. But now, even that 0.1% has vanished. Mia? She really is leaving me. This day has finally come. Is she really going? Is she going to stay by my side? Though I'm gripping her hand. Will the thing I have to protect stay on the moon? Mia's the one I treasure the most.
達也さん。
Mia slowly turns around. I sit down lifelessly on my bed and grasp Mia's hand tightly. Please don't go. Not sure how many times I've wanted to say that. Even now I've constantly been holding that in. I can at least be a little selfish in the end, right? Please don't go. Please stay by my side. Wouldn't mind saying that and embracing her all night long. Please let it end like this. However, I couldn't get it out. What kind of emotion did Mia have when she came here? Can't strike Mia with my own sorrow. Can't. Sorry, Mia. Sorry. If it's gonna make you feel this way, I'd rather have. It would have been that better if I never told her my feelings. I knew we were going to have to separate eventually. Confessed knowing full well it would come to this. I was seeking Mia's response. It's because I wanted the moment of happiness. No. It's because I wanted to be with her much longer. Because I wanted to be with her forever, even if we had to separate eventually.
謝らないでください。謝らなきゃいけないのは私の方です。もし私が達也さんを好きにならなければ、達也さんにこんな思いをさせることもなかったんですよね。達也さんを好きにならなければ。
No. I dropped her words. I wanted to fall in love with you. The moment you said you loved me, I was truly happy. I was extremely happy during the time I shared with Mia. Can't pretend that happiness never existed.
それなら私も一緒です。私は達也さんに好きになってもらえて幸せでした。地球に来たからあんな幸せを味わうことができた。だから私は達也さんに出会えたこと後悔なんてしないです。
Mia assessed as while desperately trying to hold in her
達
tears.
也さん、私明日姫様と一緒に月に帰ります。
Mia says this without turning away. So I don't avert my eyes either. Taking Mia's answer with all my soul. Because the last thing I can do for Mia's sake.
姫様は私の誇りでした。もちろん今もこれからもです。幼い頃からずっと私が私でいられるのは姫様の信頼があったからこそでした。
I don't know why, but it suddenly went in like weird, like, okay, part title mode. It was like, ah, yeah, like use the fucking CG where she shouted at Fina, and it was like, ah, yes, a strong word. And so it, like, my mind immediately went to, ah, yeah, Fina was acting upset, so Mia wrote her a strongly worded letter. He assesses nonchalant, nostalgically, and also with pride.
その姫様が私を必要としてくれているなら私は
Close my eyes. My tears are overflowing. So they really are going. Mia nods slowly. If there are other options, you can't choose them, right? Promise she once made with Ophelia. Those feelings passed down from her mother. The relationship with Fina she grew up with. Each one of those has supported Mia until now. What about which one is the most important? Or second most important? Let go of Mia's hand and get up from the bed. He also stands before me and stares straight at me. I won't stop you, Mia. It'd be easy to stop you, but I know you're unable to choose me. Mia nods while stifling a sob. I have plenty of memories that I've spent with you. We shopped together in the shopping district. Went on a picnic too. Loved how we dried the laundry together on a sunny day. But how fatigued I was when I came home, you greeted me at the door and made me feel better. Mia holds out her hand. Her action is most likely out of reflex. Her hand that extends towards me. Her hand that seeks me. How nice it would be if I could take that hand. However, I don't grasp her hand. Instead, gently hold a finger to Mia's cheek. I won't forget you. moment I spend with you is like a jewel to me.
私も達也さんと一緒に過ごしたこの数ヶ月、達也さんと一緒に行ったお買い物、達也さんと一緒に行ったピクニック、達也さんと一緒に行ったイタリアンズの散歩、達也さんとチコを一緒に育てたこと、私全部忘れません。
Thank you. Kiss Mia's sobbing lips. Even if it's just for an instant, it's a kiss that lasts for an eternity. It's me and Mia's final kiss on Earth. Goodbye, Mia. So I'll show a smile.
さよなら、達也さん。
Mia, whose face is crumpled with tears, manages to smile too. A faint ray of hope. Mia's hidden emotions. And even my emotions. That smile overwrites everything. It is the way it should be. Please smile tomorrow too. That's farewell, alright?
はい。
That's right. This is the way it should be. I'm sure of it. Like, Athena is just like in the room below. Yeah, no. He's coming. We're finding some way to make him come along. Within the Lunarian residential quarter, deep inside the embassy, lies the communications port, something the average Japanese citizen isn't familiar with. Despite the scale of facility, the departure lounge is deserted.
お世話になりました。
お世話になりました。
こちらこそ。
All the members of the Takamizawa household saw them off as we left the house. Mai, Nessa, and I boarded the car from the embassy and rode up to here. We were allowed to see them off at the communications port as their host family.
何かと不自由だったと思いますが、有意義な留学となったでしょうか。
ええ、もちろんよ。
Fina's returning to the moon. Naturally, Mia's going with her. Mia's also going back to the moon. I came to see them off. I thought I might as well see them off with a smile if I'm going to. Fina and Mia, who have few personal belongings, have finished preparing to depart with just one trunk.
お土産は買ったんですか？
ええ、もう王冠船に積み込んだわ。あとは、身一つで乗るだけよ。
Fina looks up the blue sky across the glass.
晴れてよかったわ。窓の外に、もう一度三鶴ヶ崎を見られるものね。
みやちゃん、これ。
Mai hands Mia, who's already brimming with tears, a small package.
みやちゃんに教えてもらった通りに作ったジャムだよ。ありがとうございます。マイさん。
Large drops of tears roll down Mia's cheeks. Mia holds Mai's package to her chest. Tears start to pour out from her eyes as well. Look up in an attempt to endure it. Blueness of the sky stretches on endlessly. I wonder if Mia will be able to see my figure as I watch the transporter take off. She'll be able to see me no matter how high she ascends. Take off my coat and wave wildly with it. I'll keep on waving, even if I can't see Mia anymore.
フィーナ様、そろそろ登場のお時間です。
わかりました。
Fina turns to face us once more, and Mia joins up quietly behind her.
では、これで私は帰ります。皆様から受けたご恩は、一生忘れません。
Fina is also trying as hard as she can not to cry, but she keeps firm. She smiles again, looks at me.
それと、ミヤ、これまで私の世話を見てくれて、本当にありがとう。あなたは、ここに残りなさい。
Okay, so they are actually fucking doing it like this. Which, honest to God, I don't know if how to feel about that. Because this undermines the entire thing that in the end it is Mia's decision. Because she wants to stay with Fina in the end. While yes, I'm happy that they get to stay together, Fina is entirely undermining what Mia wants. Because Mia wants to be with Tatsuya, yes, but she also wants to keep helping Fina and serving her, and because she takes pride in her station as her maid, as her attendant. So this is basically just undermining what she wants. So I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this, but I would have preferred if they go back to the moon and a fucking year later, they're hey, got a fucking exchange student from Earth who's liable to become a fucking permanent stay here as some kind of fucking political ambassador role because he just crackheaded over the course of 1 year, and this man just walks in. I have come to get my Mia.
これが私からの最後のお願い。先日の件でミヤと達也のつながりの深さに気づかされたわ。そしてミヤの言葉のおかげで私も見失っていた自分、そして母と乳母の思いを受け取ることができたの。
Fina nods to Mia with a serious look.
もう大丈夫。安心して。私もそろそろ親離れしないといけないでしょ。
It's the meaning of the fucking flying the coup. Yeah, I understand that, but still, you're undermining Mia's wishes for this entirely. She's not your parent. Again, it's I don't know how to feel about this. Yes, I'm happy that they get to stay together. But on the flip side, it's kind of bullshit. What is this? I'm feeling the big confused. Why do I have suddenly 8 messages apparently? Those are not 8 messages. Sorry about that, I got distracted. A few seconds pass until I fully understand what Fina just said. Take a good look and see Fina forcing out a smile. Fina?
いつまでもミヤに心配してもらわないといけない姫ではいられないわ。だから今度は私に背中を押させてちょうだい。昨日達也がミヤにしてくれたようにね。
Sorry, but Fina whispers something into Mia's ears. There we go. Fina places her hands on Mia's back and lightly gives her a push. Mia, who's in a state of shock, staggers on her feet. Takes 3-4 steps. And buries her tear-stained face inside my chest.
行くわよ、カレン。
Fina turns away and heads towards the boarding gate. Karen, who was pulling the trunk, turns around for an instant and nods at me. Sound of Fina's footsteps echo in the lobby. The figures walk straight to the boarding gate. I see Fina trembling little by little. She disappears inside the boarding gate without turning back once. Right, I can't actually skip that. I can't pause it technically though, apparently. So yeah, the start of this sound, like when you saw me break up and like try to say something, but then I had to read something, and so it just failed. Am I the only one who thought like that part of the song kinda sounded like the start of the fucking Wii Sports Resort music? The you know, like just like scroll back a little and listen. I hope you can hear it as well. I hope I'm not going insane. Is what I'm saying. Let's actually bring this. This does not pause. Apparently, whoopsie. Butterfingers. That is entirely on me. I'm sorry. I'm hoping for a many years later. Quite frankly, of fucking course there isn't your disappointment of a game. That was very strongly worded. Not a letter though. I'm just, you know, actually, hold on. What did I call part 23 again? Did I call that one Fly the Nest? Yeah, I'm gonna have to rename that because that's kind of perfect for this one. Fuck, what do I rename Fly the Nest to? Only a few days had passed when the letter from Fina reached us.
達也くん、ミヤちゃん、フィーナ様からよ。本当ですか?
Me and I look at it simultaneously. Fina's noble handwriting stands out on the writing paper.
手配してあげるから、一度二人でこっちへ帰ってきなさい。達也も、クララには会って、話を直接通さないといけません。私がクララに達也の人となりを話したら、ぜひ会いたいと言っていたわ。二人の仲については。私がうまく取りなしておいたから、心配しないで。
Things have calmed down somewhat after we left Fina at the airport and Mia remained on Earth. There were various things that I had to take responsibility for. I became the one who snatched Mia away from Fina, whether it'll be alright for Mia, a Lunarian, to live on Earth, and how in the future I will most likely marry Mia.
達也くんも、早く、しっかりしないとね。
Yeah. Plan on entering Mitsurugaseki University after graduating from Katharina Academy. After that, I might be able to study abroad on the moon like Nesan did. Or I might stay on Earth forever. Anyway, I'm thinking of aiming for the Lunar Relationships Department. I heard from Nesan. Thanks to Karen's influence, Mia was permitted to live on Earth. That's why Mia continued to live in the attic for the time being. We continue our life that hasn't changed very much, on the surface at least. You know what I just thought of? What just randomly came to mind? Does Mia have a basic education? Cause you're gonna have like real trouble finding like a fucking job on this Earth, on Earth. If she's just like, ah yeah, I'm a maid. Oh, did you like visit school? Do you have some kind of certification? Some kind of degree? Nah. That's kind of needed though. Oh. Get that education. Get that education, bro! It's about time we got going. If I had to mention one thing that changed, it's that Mia started working at Trattoria Salmon. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. It seems she's made a little money there during the time she was serving Fina. And like me and Natsuki, she works full-time during the day as well as the evening.
看板娘の座が奪われそうよ。
みやちゃんは料理もうまいからね。
ジンより先に厨房スタッフになるかもしれんぞ。
僕も精進しないといけないな。
And that was one more big change. The fact that Mia and I are thinking of getting married is well known. It's just Nesan and I. It was just Nesan and Mai at first. Then everyone at the Takamisawa family found out. Of course, everyone knew about it. We'd gone around and informed them. It was fine up there. It was fine up to there. However, how did everyone in the shopping district find out about it?
あらみやちゃん、旦那が持ってくれるだろ。これを買ってくれたらこっちもサービスするよ。
Look at that fucking smile. She knows what she did.
山芋がいいらしいよ、みやちゃん。
あらやだ、たっちゃん元気ないの？それならちょっとシーズンには早いけど、なんといっても牡蠣がおすすめだよ。あとはうなぎだね。安くしとくよ。
Turns out like this whenever the two of us go shopping. I feel like they're taking it too far, but I'm honestly happy how everyone's giving us their blessing. The seasons circle around. Spring has come again. It's the season I first met Mia. Safely made it into Mitsurugasaki University. Mia continues to inform Fina about her feelings, her thoughts, and the daily events of her life on Earth. Even though she should be busy, it seems Fina also responds back. Also often responds back.
達也さん、あれを見てください。
Mia points at a tree in the corner of the garden.
あの木にチコが巣を作っているんです。
You built it there?
ええ、どうやらいい旦那さんを見つけたようですよ。
Chico's female? Zay, go she'll lay an egg and raise a chick.
そうですね。ヒナが落ちないかどうかちゃんと見てなくちゃ。
I'm sure they'll be alright since it's Chico.
そうですね。
Like one stormy night, the next morning, they like try to exit the door, and it's just like they just see Chico with like a fucking standing in front of the door with the fucking chick, like. Like basically, like gestures like, take that. The nest is broken again. She can move into my old fucking squatting place. Me and I went to the moon once during spring break before I entered college. Fina arranged it like she promised. Fina, who we hadn't met for a long time, is endowed with a great level of dignity. I was also able to meet Clara, Mia's mother. Clara, who was the spitting image of Mia, asked me to take care of Mia with a smile.
そうだ、達也さん。姫様からのお便りがまた来たんですが、今度の夏にまた地球へ来る機会があるそうですよ。仕事なのであまり長くはいられないようですけど。
Come to stay at least a night, knowing Fina. Let's throw a grand welcoming party for her.
今から楽しみです。
Yeah, I pet Mia's head. Mia closes her eyes and enjoys the sensation. How Fina came to Earth to study abroad, how she chose Mia to accompany her, and how she chose to do the homestay at our house. It's thanks to all those coincidences that Mia and I fell in love. And for everything Fina's done, most importantly, she let us stay together. I thank Mia from the bottom of my heart. Mia's in a place far away from her beloved moon. Now she's walking alongside me. The two of us will always be together. And I have faith that we'll be able to repay the kindness that everyone has given us to cultivate our relationship. Man, that was adorable. Straight up, my opinion, best route right fucking there. God, that was actually like really fucking sweet and adorable. I'm still confused about that ending though. Never won't be, probably. But hey, my life is confusion itself sometimes, so who fucking knows? Maybe it's fitting in a way. I don't know what's going on with me today. Yeet! Anyways, music player, what the fuck's that theme? Hold on. No. 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 Oh, it's gotta be like one of these. Is this apparently? This is the opening. No, it's not this one. That's also not it. Is that it? No. Don't think so. No, no. 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 Like the Silent Moon Theater and like if there's two soundtracks in this game that are probably really gonna stick with me, it's No More and Silent Moon Theater. Maybe like Deep Blue as well, but not that much, I suppose. Well, that's about it, quite frankly. Come on, one of these... How is it that none of these are that ending? What if I go... No, it's probably one with be in CG viewer. It doesn't have a movie viewer either, so I can't just go back and watch the fucking ending. Fuck it, I'm doing this because I'm so upset. I want to find what the fuck that was. Just skip. Skip. And someone got stabbed? Nah, not actually. It's just a trauma center. Trauma center happens a lot around here, doesn't it?
ミヤこれが
Okay, have somewhat...
私もうだ 私も、そろそろ親離れしないといけないでしょ。
Oh, just full on skip that. What? No.
私も、
No, 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 no,
そろそ
no,
ろ
no, no, no. You don't get to cheat the system like that.
私も、そろそろ親離れしないといけないでしょ。いつまでも、ミヤに心配してもらわないといけない姫ではいられないわ。だから、
Hold on.
今度は、私に背中を押させてちょうだい。
You hear what I fucking mean? You hear what I fucking mean? Ruin an emotional moment for me, why don't you? Fucking Wii Sports. It's always Wii Sports. You can't escape Wii Sports. I'm slowly but surely going insane, I feel. It's been getting worse by the day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The next time, and by next time, I'm going to be doing Wreath's route. Because, like I said, I'm not doing Mai and Neazon. I forgot. They kept calling her Neazon, so I forgot a fucking name. Sayaka. That was the name. I'm fucking dumb. I wonder if someone fucking mixed drugs into my goddamn drinks. Anyways, bye.